Now it's time for your Melanin moment. What's going on, everybody? Today is Wednesday. It is time for a Melanin moment. I am taking a slight break from work to grab the kids, grab something to eat, and then head back. But I want to bring you guys this Melanin moment on this second day of February, and I pray that it blesses you. I pray that the message is received and I actually get the point across, because I was thinking about this the other day, and I was actually talking about it with a friend. We were talking about how our phones have been just flooded with spam messages, and I am so sick and tired of spam messages and spam calls. It don't matter what time of day, it doesn't matter what the message is about. I mean, I've got messages from Dr. Oz, I've got messages saying Dr. Oz is dead, I've got messages from the post office saying that they're gonna find me if I don't pick up this package. I'm so sick of these daggone messages on social media about let me bless your cash app, but it's gonna cost you $10. I mean, I am sick of these spam messages, and I do have a theory about it. I feel like when we voted Donald Trump out, like, he hired all these people to spam us, and so just because we didn't give him a second term, he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make y'all lives miserable. So the spammers, you know, they just on his payroll, and they just hitting our phone all types of day and night with just stupid stuff, and I'm seriously over it. I cannot tell you how many numbers I have blocked because of spammers, and I'm just like, why in the world? I'm looking through this list and I didn't even know some of these was area codes, and it's just ridiculous. But I don't have no problem blocking them, because you're not just gonna keep hitting my phone and I don't even know you. And sometimes I'll even pick up and I'm like, look, I've already sent this phone number to authorities. You can stop calling me, but they will be calling you. And they'll just hang up, because, you know, they spammers and they scared. They ain't trying to get, you know what I'm saying, arrested or charged or nothing. But it's just like, I mean, really, I'm sick of the spam calls and text messages. But as I was talking to her, it became clear to me that that is so much like how the devil works. Much like spammers, he is going to try his best to invade your life with as much calamity and chaos as he possibly can. See, we think the devil got all this power, but the devil is kind of like that battery that you keep putting in the fridge, because, you know, our hood mentality is you put it in the fridge to get a little bit more juice, but sooner or later that's not gonna work. See, the devil had power. He was connected to the source, but when he thought he was bigger than God and God gave him the boot, he lost his connection to the power, and so he's running out of juice. So he is like the spammers, and he is going to flood your life with nonsense and chaos and stupidity for as long as he can. But we have to use our block button. We need to know how to pray. We got to know how to fast. We got to know how to go to God for ourselves, so that we can use the tools necessary to get rid of the spammers. I mean, the spammers get so good that they, you know, use a whole different number combination. Like, you block one number and they gonna use a whole different combination and text you the exact same thing. But much like the spammers, the devil is running out of combinations. When you pray over your own life and your own health, he's gonna attack your spouse. And when you pray and you profess over your spouse's life, he's gonna try to get your children. And when you continue that cycle, he running out of stuff to attack, because he know if he go back to that thing that he was trying to attack in the first place, you gonna put that word on him, you gonna put the name of Jesus on him, and he don't want them issues. So eventually, much like these spammers, the devil is gonna have to go away. He can't do no more than what God allows him to do anyway. He's not gonna continue to attack your health when every single time he attacks you in your health, honey, you begin to pray and you begin to profess your own healing. And he like, dang, I just gave her cancer, she already healed. I'm gonna try to give her a tumor. I ain't gonna tell y'all how many times the devil literally tried to kill me, and then when he couldn't get to me, he tried to get to my spouse. When he couldn't get to my spouse, he tried to get to my kids. When he couldn't get to my kids, he tried to work on the job. And there's plenty of times throughout the history of this job that I was like, you know what, I'm out of here. But I had to use my tools. So much like that block button and my block finger works, I use my tools. I pray, I fast, I call on the name of Jesus, because that's the only thing that is going to help me in this fight win against the attacks of the enemy. Now, we're going to have to use that block button in a minute, because these spammers is running out of stuff. I mean, in the beginning of this presidency, I'm talking about, I used to get about 40, 50 spam messages a day. Now it's like down to like 10. That means you're really running out of stuff to either say or do or come at me with. And we just have to continue to use our block button. Much like we're using that block button for these spam messages and these calls, and you picking up the phone and you tell them you've alerted the authorities. We have to do the same thing when it comes to the devil. We have to pray, and we have to let him know, I see what you're doing. I know you're going to try to come back. But when you do arrive, sir, the same stuff that I used to get rid of you the first time is going to be waiting on you again. So I hope that blesses somebody, and I hope that it encourages somebody to keep going, because just because you feel like you using your block button, you using the tools and the techniques and everything that God has given you to withstand the wiles of the devil, just because you think that it's not working, honey, trust me, it is. The devil is the one that's a liar, and he wants you to get it embedded in your mind that prayer ain't working, or that fasting ain't working. Honey, it's working because God sees you and God knows. And most importantly, God is in control. So like I said, I hope that blesses someone. Do what's necessary to keep yourself safe out here in these COVID-filled streets, guys. COVID is not over. Please wear your mask and keep your distance. And that's all I got for y'all today. Tomorrow is my 40th birthday, and I'm super excited. Thank God for 39 years, and I am welcoming chapter 40 with open arms. No, girl, Black, don't crack. We know we don't look like we're 40. But anyway, I'll see you guys soon for another Melanin Moment.